Be my body. Body. I ain't on the road. I'm back at home. I'm doing shows in my zone. I'm rolling weed and getting thrown with my homes. I got a buzz. That's water now got me lit. Shout out my bro. He did enough. He did shit. I'm running and I'm driving at the same time. RG up the island. Game time. If you see me with a no, she ain't mine. We just for the moment in my hands tied. I just need a lot of weed in the bag. Then I walk into the studio and smash.
He house party. Shout out to
What's the other
Cancun.
Who else we played?
Cakey.
Fetty, obviously we played Fetty.
We played the boy Dodge. Oh, he ain't here Dodge yet.
Oh, Dodge. Wow.
The kid only 17.
Got some stuff.
I need to all get together and go get Just Blaze and do a Patterson.
Nice.
Listen to Patterson. Do something
You
crazy.
tell him he'll listen.
Hip hop for
But we do have
sport.
another guest in the building.
Yes, sir.
Introduce free safety from the Jacksonville Jaguars, Mr. Josh Evans.
Yes,
One
sir.
time
One time for Josh Evans.
How you doing? And I know you're headed to training camp soon. And what is your workout like now? I know you can't go 100, but how do you get focused now? What do you do?
It's the little things, as far as watching more film, working on my fundamentals, eating right, staying healthy, just keeping a steady routine.
Talk to
I
him.
do every day, just to get up, make sure I'm up early and, like I said, man, creating good habits for myself.
There's a lot of coaches I talk to. They talk about, like, even at the combine we just came from, they talk about the mental aspect of the game and how a lot of people don't take that as seriously as they should. So,
hey, man, believe it or not, man, in my opinion, I feel like it's way more mental than physical. You know, football type of sport, I've been playing the game since I was 9, so being physical comes with it.
Right.
But if you can't deal with the media, the attention, or, you mess up and not being able to play that next play, man, they could destroy you. And
absolutely.
A lot of people don't really get to peak at their potential because that keeps them back or prevents them from being great.
Quick question. So, how would you say the difference is competition-wise between college and the NFL? What's the biggest difference?
The biggest difference, I feel like, overall, college is very competitive because you got a bunch of hungry kids trying to get there.
Right.
And then when you finally get there, it's kind of a little relaxed.
Right.
But the difference is you can't lack off. Like, in this league, you could be here today, going tomorrow. College, you could be here today, mess up, and you still got a scholarship.
Still there. Yeah,
you know what I mean? When you're on your rookie deal, you could be here today, and you ain't getting paid no more the next day. You know what I mean? You mess up. So, at least in college, you all right. You on the meal plan, you eating, you okay. This business, man, until you get that guaranteed money, ain't nothing guaranteed.
Right.
And I think that's the biggest thing. And sometimes it's not even competing with the next person, it's competing with yourself. Right. You know what I mean? Knowing what you got to do and knowing the things you can't control at all times. And I would say that's probably the biggest difference, understanding the ins and outs. And that is a business and it's never personal.
So knowing a lot of that, like what's your mindset coming into camp? Like when you first get drafted, I know like some people don't go as high as they want, or the draft could go either way. You could be projected as like a first round, wind up getting picked in the 5th or 6th. So what's your mind frame once you get that call that some players aren't lucky enough to get, like going into camp, knowing from what you just said of how you could be here one day and not the next? What's your mind frame going into camp?
My mind frame is just taking it day by day. Coming into the league as a young guy, sometimes you think down the line too much. You worried about what's happening next week, and it's like, whoa, worry about tomorrow. Worry about today. Don't worry about what's going to happen a week from now. And it's just preparing myself for the next day. You know what I mean? And getting everything situated. As far as camp, we're in a hotel, so you're kind of taken away from the community, taken away from people. So it's just really, being on top of things. I think year 3 makes it a little more easier because I know what to expect.
Right.
I know the ins and outs of it, and I'm way more comfortable than I was a year ago or 2 years ago, knowing, what the coach might think or how things might go. I understand the process a little bit better.
Do you see a lot of players take advantage of that situation, though? Like they get drafted or they get that call to camp and feel like they made it so they don't work as hard?
Absolutely. And it's sad, man, because those people think they made it, but you didn't make it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just because you might sign a deal, man.
Your foot is in the door.
Yeah, like
your foot is in the door.
You gotta
but
stay humbled and stay hungry. A lot of people lose that drive because they got the name behind them of the NFL. You might take the pictures or you with people, but it's like get those 4 years in first. You know what I mean? Stamp that name first because it's bigger than you. You know what I mean? This
Absolutely.
ain't about you. It's about your family. You know what I mean? Your family and your kids, your wife, whoever you deal with. And I think it's a way bigger picture than you being satisfied for a week or two or a few months that you feeling like you made it.
Right.
When it's time for you to put that game face on, what type of music do you listen to, or what do you do to get mentally prepared for game training or whatever it may be?
Man, music is big. You know, I like to listen to Jay-Z. You know, before games, he get me right. I guess it's a up north thing. You know, All I Need was one of my favorite tracks by him, and that kind of just get me in the zone.
It do.
To keep going.
You put the windows down on the highway with that joint, bro.
Yeah, it's
Switch lanes.
what about new artists? Any of these new artists in your iPod that helps to get your drive going?
You know what, man? I've been pretty big on Future. You know what I mean?
Okay.
True.
6 nights, you know, been my thing.
When you look at the schedule for this upcoming season, what game is you marking on your calendar?
The Colts.
The Colts. Why is that?
Easy now, easy. The homie Mike Adams is on the coach. Man, you know what I'm saying?
I was like, wait, I gotta
Patterson
see
is
how
it.
he answered.
Patterson is on that roster. You know what I mean? The veteran.
It's just one of them games that's just personal. You know, they got a good offense this year, good defense. Like, you know, the guy Andre Johnson there, T.Y. Hilton, and they got a great group of guys. And I'm very competitive, so anytime I get to play against what's considered the elite,
right?
or, you know, the
There
best
you
of the best,
That's how you prove it.
Part of it.
Right.
And I think, you know, they're one of the best teams in our conference. So being able to get a chance to play them twice, man, I think.
Good
it'll be
answer.
very,
Good answer.
very exciting.
That is. That's all.
This about to be a massacre. The master's always the last to fall. I'm standing tall on the box.